Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited because we finally got bookshelves for the living room and they're so cute, but I'm kind of struggling on how I want to decorate them, so I thought I would film it and take you guys with me. Now that you know the gist of this video, step one to decorating these bookshelves is going to be finding some inspiration. I pulled out the iPad mini in all her glory and we are going to go on Pinterest and look for kind of just what I'm wanting, because I don't really know like what I want to go for. I know that I want to go thrifting and maybe get some like cute little trinkets to fill it up too, so I think me and my mom are going to do that later today. But for now, we just need to figure out what books are going to go up there. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow, but let's go on Pinterest. The shelves are very like boho, so I think like I want to kind of go for a color palette rather than putting like all my favorite books out there. I have all my favorite books in here, so I feel like they should stay in here and it should kind of be just like fun, colorful, like cutesy more so than in my room, which is like my shrine basically for all my favorite books. Also, before we get into our Pinterest scroll, if you're new here, hi, I'm Addison. If you want to see more content from me, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, whatever, and also follow me on other social media platforms. I post a lot on there too, and if you're not new here, welcome back. What's up, bestie? Now let's look for some inspo. I'm not finding a lot of like exactly what I have in mind on Pinterest. I feel like most of the stuff that's on Pinterest kind of all looks the same for bookshelf inspo, or at least like what I'm looking at. So I think I'm gonna kind of roll with it. So I love the idea of trinkets similar to this, but not so busy. So like I want some cool, unique like little pieces to go up there, but I don't want it to be like so cluttered like this is, because it's a small apartment, so I want everything to kind of feel clean and organized. I really love like the color. Is this the same bookshelf? It is. I love like the light colors throughout these ones. Oh, hello. Help. Ooh. This one also has fun trinkets. It's like kind of all special edition of books, but I like the teapot. I think it's really cute. The bookend and like little teacups and stuff. Kind of fun, kind of the vibe. I don't know. That was kind of a slight fail, but I think we're just gonna roll with it and we're gonna see what happens. And also, this is gonna be the bookshelf in the living room, because as you can see, I already have bookshelves in here, and I might take some books off of here. It just depends on like what we do. I did a video and I asked you guys on Insta and TikTok what books I should put over there. Some of you did say special editions, which I do kind of agree with, like being able to display them cutely out there, because I have some really pretty special editions, but I also love having those in my room. So that's where it gets hard, because where do they go? I don't know, it's gonna be a challenge, but we're gonna figure it out. Hour-long period of deliberation, I have decided that I'm going to start with TBR books, because I just like don't want to take like the main books out of me and my mom's rooms. So I want to see how much I can fill up with our TBR of like pretty books. I'm going for like colorful spring summer vibes, and then maybe in the fall winter my mom had the idea of like switching it out and doing more of like our fantasy TBR, thriller TBR, and like having it match the season a little bit, which I think is a really good idea. So I grabbed all of mine and hers books that I felt like fit the vibe, and we're just gonna kind of mess around with it and see, and then I might add like some of our favorite books and stuff up here, signed copies, whatever else, we'll see. I don't want it to be like a super stacked bookshelf. Like in my room, my bookshelves are literally filled to the brim, so this is gonna be more of like a decor bookshelf. So someone actually suggested on the video I posted on Insta and TikTok that we should do TBR, because then we have to stare at the books all day while we're out here and it'll remind us to read them. So I'll let you know how that goes, but I'm gonna start. I have the tea kettle on and I'm warming up some water so I can have some like spearmint tea, because because I feel like that adds to the vibe of decorating a bookshelf, 1, and 2, it's supposed to be good for digestion, and my stomach has been a little weird today, so. I'm just gonna set all the books up here, like I said, and then we'll reorganize. The color scheme for our apartment is kind of like neutrals, like granny aesthetic, cottage core, but our coffee bar, which isn't fully complete, but right there, has pink under, like pink hints. So for spring and summer, I'm thinking mix pink books in between all of the rest of the books, so there's kind of like this like common pink stream, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pink books, so I feel like I should be able to, like 9 actually, sorry, throw those in between everything else. So I did this little stack over here of like the hardcover books, which I think looks really cute, so I definitely want to keep that. I'm thinking putting like trinkets, little picture frame or something down here with this one, maybe. Let's kind of face out the blue maybe that's over here. I do like the idea of doing my Henry. I'm thinking maybe up here. I almost forgot. So we've been collecting coffee table books, but we didn't end up getting a coffee table. So these are perfect to go on the bookshelf somewhere. We have, I cut it open just now. There we go. So we have Era's Tour, of course, still unopened. And then we have Jokes to Offend Men and Taylor Swift Style. The second two we got at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something, but this one just has like Taylor Swift's outfits in it, which I think is cool. And they're pretty and cute. So we also have The Reputation, but I think that should go in the fall. I'm happy now because I feel like I'm starting to have a vision. She's obviously not done, but just like color scheme, vibe, overall look, you know, what I'm going for, I feel like you can see now. And I'm happier because I'm using this little mug. My dad got it for me at Urban Outfitters. Look at the little bears. They're so cute. Who could drink out of a bear mug that has a little bear swimming and not be happy? When I first got this, I washed it obviously, and the dish soap, it made it look like it was in a bathtub. Anyway, I have Pilates in like an hour, so this is all we're gonna do for now. But after Pilates, me and my mom are gonna go to a couple like thrift stores and kind of look for our little trinkets and whatnot to go up here. I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout for a little teacup or something like I saw in that one Pinterest photo. Sorry if you can hear the vacuum, because I think that'd be so cute and definitely fit the summer vibe, especially if I found like a little set. Like imagine like a little teacup. Hey guys, as you can see, it is the next day. It's like a little, I don't even know what time it is actually. 11:30. And yesterday after Pilates, we went to the thrift store and I showed you a couple clips of that, and we didn't really find as much as we were hoping to find, but the only other thrift store near there was right next to it and it was closed for some reason, so we couldn't go. But did find 3 things at this one. I think this will just be something that's collected a little bit more over time, but let me show you what we did find. It's bubble wrapped. This needs to be wiped off, but I did find a teacup. This one is so cute. It's like gold rimmed. It's kind of an ivory color. Let me take the tape off. And a paper towel so we can wipe that. Here's our teacup. She's so cute. So that's the first thing. And then the next 2 things are kind of like a little matching set. They had like a bunch of them, but I thought any more than 2 was excessive just because the bookshelves aren't that big. So I am just obsessed. I think they're so cute. Oh, stop. And they have little flowers around their neck, and then they're on just like a little green grass bottom ground pedestal, I don't know. But they're so cute, and I thought they matched the aesthetic just perfectly. So, oh gosh, Macy, did you fart? I also have another book in here that's kind of coffee table book vibes that I think would be cute. So we're gonna grab it. I don't feel like it's getting its moment as it should. It's in my room. I feel like it needs to be displayed. So this is it. Someone sent it to me. It's really cute. I think you can buy it at like Target now, but I got sent it and I love it. It's Taylor Swift by the book. And I'm looking on my shelves to see if there's anything else. It's mostly TBR. I also have this book that's TBR that's really pretty that would match. And this one. So we're grabbing these. Let's go. Oh gosh, I don't have enough hands. I'm just trying to fill it up with TBR books since that's like the main vibe that we're going for. I'm aware that the camera looks crooked right now, okay? It's not intentional, just the floor in here is literally a little bit crooked. Our cute little Taylor Swift book. This could go on top of our little stack down here. Just to, again, fill space, this will probably be more TBR because we all know that I'm probably going to buy more books, but just to fill space on these upper shelves, because these are books that have already been read, I'm going to add some series that me and my mom like. Like, I'm just trying to make it look good for now, and then over time I want to like procure more specific items like our little teacup, exactly what we're looking for. So the disco ball, the little flying pig, and this mirror from my room. This one was in my bathroom, so like it wasn't really doing anything, so I thought it'd be cute out here. I already have 2 other disco balls in my room, so this one was just taking up space on the floor, and for now it's a perfect little filler to go right here. And then the flying pig, I think my mom found it somewhere and then she was gonna get rid of it, and I was like, no, it's kind of cute, I like it, and I took it and I kept it. But it was, again, it didn't really have like its specific place or home. It was kind of just sitting there. So I feel like this is good. This is cute. I don't know how I feel about Daisy Jones and the Six, the face kind of peeking out. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cute. Stop. All right, now let me give you guys a little tour. Since she's all done, I'm doing like a full apartment tour, so those of you that have been asking for that or waiting for that, I'm also doing a room tour separately from the apartment tour. It's gonna be a little chaotic, but I want to make sure you guys get everything that you're wanting from the closing, the wrap up of the moving series. So this might have changed. We might have found more of those little trinkets and cute pieces that I was talking about by the time the apartment tour comes out, because we still have quite a few things to finish in the apartment. I'm guessing that won't come out for another month or so because we need to do our balcony, and then we want to get artwork for the living room to go on this like big open wall over here. So I will give you this tour now, but expect it to change and be kind of more finalized by the time that video comes out. But I'm still going to show you what's on it right now because that's the point of this video, and I think it turned out really cute. And definitely, like, even yesterday when I still had it a lot more empty than it was right now, it looked so much nicer, like in the living room, just having some color, having some fun. I don't know, I love it. So let's get into it. Starting with the right bookshelf, up on the top we have Emily Henry, because that, and I just thought that her books, like, they're so fun and colorful and cute. If this is supposed to be like our summer spring bookshelf vibe, they definitely fit, and I just love Emily Henry, so she's up here. Next down here we have some pink books, because pink is like the main color scheme for this. So we have Call It What You Want, which, to be honest, if you've heard me talk about that book before, I didn't really like it. My mom didn't really like it either, but the title is kind of a Taylor Swift reference, so that's why she's up here. Then we have Magnolia Parks, Daisy Jones and the Six, and Summer of Broken Rules. These are all books we've read, and then down here is TBR. When in Rome by Sarah Adams obviously had to go out here, because if you know me, you know that that is my favorite romance book pretty much of all time. I love it so much. If you haven't read a Sarah Adams book before, what are you doing? Because I love her. She's probably my favorite romance author. Then we have Once Upon a Broken Heart and Ballad of Never After, just because the spines of these books are so pretty, and If You Had Been With Me. Next, down here we have this little mirror. This is from TJ Maxx, I believe. I got it for my room when I redecorated in Florida like a year ago, but it's kind of like this like crystal little rim around it. I don't know. I think it's really cute. And then First Time Caller, Beautiful Ugly, and You Again, because these are all book of the month books, so obviously they have to go together because they're so much bigger than a regular book that they're kind of awkward. Then this is a book my mom got in like a book box or something. 2 books from the Matched series, Out on a Limb, Not in Love, The American Roommate Experiment, and These Infinite Threads. Down here we have more TBR. We have The Lying Game, 7 Year Slip, Daisy Hates, one of my mom's, I don't know. Oh, this is Kristen Hanna, Magic Hour, It Happened One Summer, Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead, A Novel Love Story, The Match, The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, Book Lovers, Expiration Dates, and then over here we have our coffee table books that are so cute. That's like my favorite little stack. I love them. Now, over here, we have a little plant up on top. We'll probably get a different plant to go up here because this came from over there. But I just thought that the pot was cute and it matched for the sake of this video. Here we have a signed copy of Powerless because I was like, I don't really know that any of the signed copies I have match the aesthetic out here. But I ended up having some purple thrown in, so I thought it looked cute. So she's up there. Then we have a little copy of Anne of Green Gables, which is really cute. Just some random romance books that I liked, my mom enjoyed, whatever. And then we have Cruel Prince Trilogy and One Dark Window duology. Down here we have the little flying pig, which I don't know where it's from. My collector's edition copy of The Viscount Who Loved Me from Bridgerton. So pretty. It's one of my favorite special editions I own. And then just some more TBR. We have another book my mom got in like a book box. In 5 Years, Secretly You, Along for the Ride, Every Summer After, See You Yesterday, Primetime Romance, and another book from the Match series, kind of filling this extra little space behind this. Down here we have a disco ball. This is actually the disco ball for my 6th birthday party. It was Justin Bieber themed, and I still have it. It's missing a couple squares though. And then down here are books from my mom's TBR, I think. We have Masters of Death, Nothing Like the Movies, Eleanor and Park, Malibu Rising, The Wife Upstairs, and This Spells Love. And that is the bookshelf. Alright, I think that is pretty much it for this video. Like I said, if you want to see everything like kind of more finalized and with some more unique thrifted trinkets and whatnot, make sure to check in when I do the like finished apartment tour, because that's where that'll be. Thank you for hanging out with me. Make sure to follow me on my other socials if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next video next week. I don't know when it'll be. Bye.